Man, awesome. You know, it doesn't really matter what kind of music it is, but if you jive with the music that you listen to, it's just great music. I do listen to a lot of blues. I listen to a lot of swing. I used to listen to a lot of classical. But this stuff just gets the blood going, man. It really does. So, what happened just then? Before and after. See? And like I said, I'm not doing nothing but wiping it down before I paint. I'm not going old school or traditional and using vinegar and molasses. I'm not using any chemicals on this. The only thing I'm using is that and that. And then I'm wiping it down. Just like that. See that? That looks sexy just the way it is. Alright, so what did I get? I got a gift. Got a gift. Another project that I'm working on is this bad boy here. So this is the gift. Because I gotta take off both front tires of this truck. Why, you ask? Because the blade and winch are going to be kept. I took the blade off before the winter and I was gonna grind the bolts off and drop this down, but things went wrong and it didn't happen. So now I got something to take these off because there's 8 bolts that I've got to grind, and then hopefully that doesn't fall on my shins or cut my head off when it comes down. But if that happens, I'm guaranteed to be wealthy. I'd never profit from it, but my daughter would get the money, that's for sure. And here's another project. Oh, check this out. See, I just look cooler than ever now. Oh. Look, see? See what I got? See what I got? Doesn't that look sick? That one's not mine. That one's never going to be mine. That's my neighbor's 900. That's a sexy bike. That bike there is also my other neighbor's, and I've got a down payment on that one. So when I finish paying this one off, this one starts to get tinkering on after I put down a floor. So this is coming up. It's getting painted to here. Everything from there back is going to be a complete restore. And I've got this far done. And I've got that much to do. And it's just the guts. And this hub. And then I can build my floor. Then the bike will be paid by then. And the bike will end up on the flatbed. And I will finish building my RV around the bike being inside. Because as soon as I take ownership of that, I'm going to take that apart too. Because that's what I like to do. I like to take stuff apart. So that's that. What am I going to do now? I'm waiting for my battery to charge. It did start to spit a little bit, but I got maybe 2 more battery charges before that's done, and then I'm completely 100% ready to paint. Now that being said, I'm going to take 2000 grit finishing sandpaper. And I'm going to sand down the inside of this bell because I've got 3 hot spots. There's one there, there's one here, like that, and there's one here. So if you're driving a car or truck or bike or anything with brakes and you squeeze on the brakes just enough for them to catch and you can feel them just grabbing, and you feel a pulsating in your pedal, like a vuv, 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 whatever speed it happens to be, that is a hot spot. It's either going to happen on your bell housing or it's going to happen on your disc. So that is exactly what that is. So now you can put knowledge to what you're feeling. And you can take it to a professional and pay to have it done, or you can do it yourself. And the only reason, I'm going to tell you a secret, something you don't know about yourself right now. If you're paying $5 a month to see this nugget right here alone covers your 10-year subscription for this one nugget alone. 99.999% of people on the planet are working a job to create an income to pay for their living expenses. That's wrong. 100% wrong. People get a job and work for 40 years for somebody else, slavery essentially, because they don't know how to do shit and they need other people to do it for them, so they have to pay for that. If you knew how to build a house, would you have a mortgage right now? And if the answer is yes, why do you have a mortgage if you have a mortgage? And if you don't have a mortgage right now, you're part of the 5%ers. So there's value right there, baby. See ya.